What's up, Crypto Crew, and welcome back. Or if this is your first time, I'm Captain Crypto Mite, actively escaping the matrix, scoping out the crypto ocean. So if you like your odds, get on the boat, stay up to date, thumbs up, and join the hunt.
Into the boat!
Crypto Crew, this is part 2 of breaking down Charles Hoskinson's talk at the Token 2049 about the future of crypto and blockchain. The Cardano founder laid out a compelling vision for what the next generation of crypto needs to achieve.
If Kaspa is great, I'm sure you have plenty of things to say that stand on their own merits about it. I don't know anything about the project outside of the fact that probably it's using DAGs because that's kind of their thing.
As mentioned in the previous vid, what I'm about to share is not meant to take Charles Hoskinson's word out of context, to somehow have him vouch for Kaspa, or to make it seem Hoskinson is endorsing Kaspa. Here's the twist though. While Charles Hoskinson claims he doesn't know much about Kaspa as a project, pretty much everything he described at the Token 2049 convention is exactly what Kaspa has been building since its inception in November 2021.
What other cryptocurrency should you buy? What's the next Bitcoin? Well,
now, Crypto Crew, if you hold Kaspa, I'd like you to protect your assets. Things will go parabolic soon during this 2024-2025 bull run, so make sure to store your Kaspa and your crypto assets on a cold storage. In my opinion, your best option is the Tangent wallet. Plug and play, easy to use, and the defense has been impeccable so far for me personally. So if you wish to order your Tangent wallet today, you can get 10% off, link in the description box below. Thank you so much for your consideration and support in advance, and thank you to all who have ordered your Tangent wallet using my referral link. May the Lord Jesus Christ bless you all.
We've got Casplex. We've got the Crescendo fork taking it to 10 blocks per second. And you're bearish on Kaspa right now?
At the making of this recording, the bull run is catching steam, and projects like Cardano may have pumped, whereas Kaspa hasn't. But that shouldn't lower your conviction in Kaspa. Know what you hold and hold fast to all which is good. Obviously, that talks about the gospel of the Lord Jesus Christ, who is the only way to life everlasting. However, the practical point stays the same. Hold on to what you believe is good. Not financial advice, of course, just my conviction that I share with conviction. Again, as far as I know, and according to his own words, Charles Hoskinson knows nothing about Kaspa as a project. That said, Crypto Crew, what you will learn today is that Huskinson's vision for the fourth generation of crypto and its challenges perfectly describes what the Kaspa team has been developing for 3 years and counting, and will showcase very soon for the entire crypto ocean to witness.
You put something there like a financial transaction. Everybody in the world can see it, believe it. It has integrity. Awesome. But what about the private stuff? What do we do with that? Do you like running a business where all your HR is public? You like running a business where all the money in the cash registers is public? Turns out that privacy is kind of part of the deal. And every real-world application, asset, business, transnational agreement always has two sides, a public side and a private side. The public side, we do well, and we're starting to master the art of programming it and scaling it and getting it done. But the private side is still something that's not clear, and in practice, how we're solving it is the same way we've always solved it. You pick somebody you trust, you give them the information, and you hope to God they don't lie, steal, cheat, manipulate. So if you have a blockchain application with a private and a public side, and the private side is off-chain and centralized, do you have a decentralized application? No. That's the first challenge.
Charles Hoskinson's discussion about privacy and blockchain highlights a critical issue on the crypto ocean: the need to balance transparency with user confidentiality. While Hoskinson may not be aware of Kaspa's development, Kaspa already is addressing these private challenges in innovative ways. Now, Crypto Crew, I always encourage you to do your own research, and so I will leave links to some useful articles that I found when researching this topic of privacy with regards to Kaspa's block-DAG technology. Number 1, Kaspa's foundation for privacy enhancing layers. Kaspa's modular design allows for privacy layers to be added without altering the core protocol, ensuring that users can choose privacy when needed while still benefiting from the network's transparency and security.
No dough, no show.
Kaspa's block-DAG architecture provides a robust foundation for building privacy-enhancing features, while Kaspa itself is a transparent and decentralized proof-of-work crypto project. Its architecture is designed to support layered solutions. This means that privacy-focused features such as confidential transactions or zero-knowledge proofs can be implemented on top of Kaspa without compromising its scalability or decentralization. Number 2, Kaspa scalability enables private transactions at scale. When studying this matter of scalability, I realized this goes beyond being able to process transactions at high speed and high volume. One of the biggest challenges with privacy-focused blockchains is that privacy features such as ZK snarks or ring signatures often come at the cost of scalability. Kaspa's high throughput and parallel block processing solve this issue by providing scalability needed to handle private transactions at scale. This is why the crescendo on mainnet by Q1 2025 is such a big deal. Kaspa's ability to process 10 blocks per second and eventually even 100 BPS ensures that even privacy-enhanced transactions won't bottleneck the network.
Because of the nature of these systems, we wanted to make sure that we had something that was completely decentralized so that we could have censorship resistance, which is a very important aspect where you don't want to have centralized control. In many cases, we struggled with the scalability. The energy sector is one of the most valuable sectors on the planet. And if you consider just for emissions trading, for example, the value of that market by 2030 is valued at $2 trillion a year. And then if we're talking about transactions at scale across multiple different ecosystems, or a continuously traded market like electricity where the balancing and rebalancing occurs every 15 minutes or so, we need to have the ability to scale. So Kaspa fits the bill very, very nicely.
This makes Kaspa uniquely positioned to support privacy features without sacrificing usability or speed, a problem that many privacy-focused blockchains such as Monero and Zcash struggle with.
The second challenge is in the legacy financial world, and frankly, the real world, you don't have this idea of transactions without identity. You don't have this idea of businesses and no identity, assets and no identity. When you see a business, who owns that? Who? Something happened. Who were the people involved? What's the story behind that? Where is this in crypto? We have accounts. We have UTXO, we have transactions, and we have metadata, but where's the identity primitive of these types of things? The legacy world has spent centuries regulating and optimizing and figuring out how to answer the question who, how to adjudicate the question of who, the dispute resolution systems and the property rights systems and the transnational agreements. The cryptocurrency space doesn't. So how do I bring real-world assets? How do I build real-world businesses in a space that lacks a who? I have to invent one, a digital who.
Crypto Crew, let us segue into a short analogy that is actually related to this topic. Do you know what an entrepreneur is? Do you know what an entrepreneur's job is? It is to identify and solve problems. Because solving problems is where the entrepreneur lives. It is where opportunity lives. So Charles Hoskinson asked the question, how to bring real-world assets onto the crypto ocean. Many blockchains fail to provide practical solutions for industries due to high costs, lack of integration tools, lack of scalability, or a combination of factors. Now, I'm not saying this is the one-size-fits-all solution for crypto. I'm just sharing why I personally believe in Kaspa so much, as I'm sharing what Kaspa's approach is, which answers Charles Hoskinson's question to a T. You see, Crypto Crew, solving the trilemma isn't just an argument to one-up other crypto projects or investors of other blockchains. Solving the trilemma enables Kaspa to be the entrepreneur solving problems in a world outside of the crypto ocean. And so the Kaspa KII, or Kaspa Industrial Initiative, is specifically designed to integrate Kaspa's block DAC technology into real-world industries such as finance, supply chain, energy, private, and public sector. By focusing on cross-sector collaboration and industrial integration, Kaspa is creating tools and frameworks that allow businesses to seamlessly adopt Kaspa's technology. Here's an example.
Building towards
a zero carbon economy and bringing a native stable coin to Kaspa. So Gigawatt Coin isn't just another stable coin. It's a financial instrument designed for the energy sector. Built on Kaspa's ultra-scalable proof-of-work tech, it's backed by real-world assets like renewable energy credits, carbon offsets, green bonds, physical energy infrastructure, as well as a basket of select fiat assets.
On this journey Kaspa has been on for over 3 years, the Kaspa team came across key people in ginormous industries that have been dying for a fitting solution. And that solution happened to be Kaspa.
This idea of this gigawatt coin that Rory is coming up was already an idea that was discussed 20 years ago in EFET, the European Federation of Energy Traders. A trader said, listen, we trade across Europe, for instance, from country to country, and we have to pay through banks and convert money in those days. And there's a lot of cost related to this. And sometimes it even creates problems like delay time, but also even errors of failures in the system. And they said, why don't all the traders create some kind of common basis, like a coin? If we would have had the Kaspa 20 years ago, for sure we would have taken this Kaspa. Kaspa is also, with that, taking a role in industry transformation. So from the industry that we have until today, with all this information and a lot of costs, to a new, more clean and lean and sophisticated industry.
And when it comes to decentralization, Kaspa stays true to the original ethos of Bitcoin and crypto at its inception in the late 2000s. Unlike proof-of-stake systems, which can centralize power among large stakeholders or venture capitalists, aka VCs, Kaspa uses a pure proof-of-work consensus mechanism. This ensures fairness, security, and true decentralization, something Hoskinson himself clearly values deeply.
So the fourth generation, the generation that's going to merge the legacy and the Web3 world and bring billions of consumers in, really the two big pillars of this is, in addition to being scalable and interoperable and having good governance and programmability and decentralization, must have privacy, private smart contracts, and must have some concept of identity. Unlike scalability, unlike interoperability, unlike decentralization, where there seems to be an obvious path of where to go and how to do that. More is better, cheaper transactions, faster transactions, and trade-offs. Privacy is kind of a nebulous thing.
While Charles Hoskinson may not be aware of Kaspa's developments, the project is already addressing the privacy challenges he discusses in his latest Token 2049 talk by providing a scalable foundation for privacy layers, enabling private transactions at scale, and integrating privacy into its industry-focused initiatives. Kaspa is positioning itself as the go-to crypto project that balances transparency with confidentiality, exactly what the future of crypto needs. And so with Kaspa rolling out crescendo in Q1 2025, Kaspa running on 10 blocks per second, followed by Kaspa's native smart contracts in the summer of 2025, Kaspa is steadily building towards becoming the layer 1 crypto project that will be at the vanguard of the next generation of crypto. This is why I say not only is Kaspa revolutionary because of its tech, Kaspa is evolutionary because Kaspa is the second coming of Bitcoin, not another proof-of-stake crypto that solves parts of a problem. Kaspa is a true proof-of-work crypto project that solves the trilemma, which is the only crypto project that can be used even as hard money, led by a team that has the vision to potentially change the direction of the entire crypto ocean. And this crypto crew is why Kaspa maxis like myself do not get stuck in the moment seeing Kaspa moving sideways at the making of this recording, while other cryptos are pumping. In order to make the most out of this crypto ocean, you need to make picks based on conviction and before mass adoption, whilst employing long suffering or patience. And not only so, but with glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope. Success on this crypto ocean crypto crew comes to those who patiently wait.
Stick around.
Fix your mind before you get to the grind. And with that said, let's continue to escape the matrix. Let's continue to be on the lookout for the next big thing here on the crypto ocean, grow in grace, and let's make some crypto waves. Say I.